Hey, what's going on, world? How's it going? How you feel? What you on? It's your boy GS The Dream, also known as Sean Sounds, and today I'm here to unbox these Samson headphones. Now, normally I track and I mix with something like Audio Technicas or the Sennheisers, but my kids didn't care about my Sennheisers, so you know what I'm saying. We got the earmuff that's talking over here. It's ugly, but one thing about having a home setup is it works a lot easier when I do have two sets of headphones, because my artist that's tracking needs a set of headphones and then I need a set to hear everything. So when they say, hey, take me back to whatever part, I don't have to turn on my speakers to hear what they talk about and then turn them back down. Since I'm in the same room, that's my control room. I don't have a dedicated booth right now. So, you know, small things, right? But with these, it eliminates that, you know, back and forth. So now that I'm back to having two sets of headphones, I'm gonna listen to something and give y'all a review on what I think about the Samson SR350s. Now, the one thing I do like about these headphones before I even plug them in or listen to them at all is they're closed back. I love closed back headphones. They trap the sound in there with your ear, and you don't have to really worry about it bleeding out, which makes this a good choice if you're tracking people. Now, the person that's recording or tracking, they don't necessarily need to hear all the minute details of what's going on in the session. So just a good set of headphones that make sure that they don't bleed could be a good investment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Sweetwater associate or anything like that yet. Wink, Sweetwater, holla at your boy. But as of right now, I have my Audio Technicas plugged in. So I'm gonna do a quick like A and B. I'm gonna plug them into a splitter here so they're getting the same signal, and then I'm gonna listen to it through my Audio Technicas as well as these Samsons, and just figure out which one works better. Alright, so right now I have both of them plugged in. I have my Samsons plugged in and I have my Audio Technicas plugged in. And I am working on a beat at the moment. These Samson headphones literally just got delivered. And I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to grab my camera and do a review while I'm unboxing it. So I was working on a beat, and this gives me an opportunity to kind of listen to both headphones and see what I like. I was already listening to it in my Audio Technica, so I'm gonna set those to the side, and we're gonna talk about these Samsons real quick before we go into the sound difference. Now, one thing that I will notice is, or one thing I'll say about it is, I'm not a fan of the cord being this skinny. You know, it could be kind of just like a stickler thing, but I feel like if the cord is thicker, I'm getting more information through it, if that makes sense. It's almost like, you know, if you get a thin charger cord, it's gonna take forever to charge your phone. So I am weary about that. Also, thin cords normally get shorts a little bit faster, but also these headphones were like less than $30, so can't complain too much on that. The build quality actually doesn't feel bad. They feel sturdy. We got some padding on the top. It says Samson right across the top. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, boom, like that. Yep. All right, so it says Samson right across the top. Tells you left from your right. They do have some decent sized cuffs on here. I do hear like some kind of noise canceling. Like I can't hear myself as I would in like some open back headphones or semi-open. So it does feel like it'll be a good tracking headphone for noise cancellation, so you don't really have to worry about the music bleeding through as your artist performs. So I do like that. Now I'm gonna go back into my session and listen to, you know, what I cooked up and see if it's standing up to what I think it does. All right, let's do it. Okay, so just that quick listen told me everything I need to know. One good thing that I do like is I was not expecting the bass response to be what it is. I did kind of feel like it had a strong bass response. And honestly, for the headphones at that price point, I wasn't expecting that. One thing that is kind of a con for me is all the bass kind of felt like it was on the back of my ear. So it didn't give me like a balanced kind of response. And I feel like it's like I'm gonna put the bass here, I'm gonna put the tweeter here. It's almost like having like a studio monitor, but just like in the headphone form. Just because the where the sound is coming through is isolated. So yeah, I did feel like all of the bass was kind of ringing around the back of my ear. But it is really, really good for noise canceling. And that was my primary reason for buying them in the first place, is so that whoever I'm tracking can, you know what I'm saying, perform what they need to perform without the music bleeding through. And also, I still have my set of headphones to mix with. And for a quick little replacement, this isn't the headphones that I'm trying to build my studio from. This is kind of just a real quick, just a quick pivot until I'll rack up enough money to buy the headphones that I really want. But overall, I do not feel like this was a bad purchase at all. The Samsons are definitely doing their job as far as noise canceling is concerned. They have an impressive bass response. I was not expecting that. I do kind of feel like the highs could have came through a little bit brighter, but that's just me being a stickler. That's just because I mix music and I like having all of my sounds kind of laid out so I know what to adjust, and I'm not operating off of the bias of whatever I'm using. But these are my new tracking headphones. These are the Samson SR350s. So if you're just looking for a quick pair of headphones for tracking yourself, if you record at home in the studio and you sending your vocals and all your tracks over to be mastered by somebody else, it's a nice little pickup. For sure, for a starter studio, I would definitely recommend these. I was kind of weary at first because I'm not familiar with this brand at all. I wish Samson would have paid me for a review. I probably would have been, you know what I'm saying, a little more detailed in what I was saying. But yeah, Samson's SR350s, not bad headphones. They are not bad at all. Now, my Audio Technicas, you know, these are the M50Xs. When I worked at Guitar Center, I used to put on these headphones like, yeah, I need these for the house. So I did finally get some. As you can see, it's some wear and tear on them because there's been some work put in with these things. But over the years, I feel like I may have had these 7 years at this point, and they still doing their job, you know. But these give me a really good, balanced response. So this is what I was listening to this project with prior to my other headphones arriving. Yeah, so I'm hearing everything more balanced now. And these, the bass is kind of coming through the middle of the headphone versus like the front or the back or a specific spot. So that's been my quick review. I just told myself today was gonna be a content day anyway, so it's probably not gonna be a whole bunch of fancy edits on here because I got a lot of other footage to get down and put together. But this has just been a quick little A/B, also like an unboxing kind of video. That's how you could tell I just decided to turn on the camera, because I don't even know what kind of video I wanted to make for real. I know I wanted to talk about my first impression of them, but Samson SR350s, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at all. If you do decide, oh, also it did come with an adapter. Gotta grab that too. So it does come with an adapter. They are small. I would not recommend putting these like in a bag or anything like that, because it's durable as this feels. I feel like this is durable outside of a contained space. In a bag, sometimes people bring other equipment like laptops, MIDI keyboards, something like that. And I'm not too confident that this is gonna survive too many trips in a bag. But as far as just like the normal wear and tear that comes with putting it over somebody's head, pretty solid build. It does come with an adapter, and that's pretty much it. It's just the headphones, the adapter, and I got some candy because I ordered it from Sweetwater. So very simple, to the point. Will get the job done. If you are looking for a budget pair of headphones, that's just gonna be for tracking. If maybe you do some recording at home and you send your mix or your vocals and your stems over to another engineer to get that together for you, this is a good pickup. So my name is Sean Sounds. You might know me as GX the Dream. Either way, make sure you like this video, make sure you share it, make sure you comment on it. I don't care where you share it, just I know the shares matter. So if you got a burner page or something like that, share it there. You know what I'm saying? But also like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I will be back because I'm doing a lot of stuff.